What's up, everybody? Emceemur here, and welcome back to the show. And it is time once again for another fantabulous game review. Another fantastic game coming to us by way of our friends at NIS America. That's right, talking about none other than Trails of Cold Steel 4. I know that I was super hyped for this. Such an amazing series. You don't need me to tell you if you've played any of these how amazing it is. I want to thank NIS America for getting us a review copy of this game so I can take an early look at this with you and get you prepped for this because it's coming out soon. So much game, so much to look forward to, so much going on with this great installment in this incredible franchise, and I can't wait to show you some of what we got going on with this thing. Let's get into it right now. Cold Steel 4 opens traditionally with a gorgeous title screen and intro animation and a soundtrack that literally takes your breath. While I think you could enjoy this game standalone, you do get bonuses from loading system data from prior franchise installments, and this story, man, it flows from, one to the next. So if you can play them in order, that is recommended, but that's no reason not to pick this thing up right away, and we'll get into that in a minute. For newcomers to the series, if you're not into deep stories and long, detailed cutscenes, then, you need not apply, but an RPG without cutscenes would be like a burger without a patty, or buns. This series boasts some of the most remarkably detailed RPG cutscenes and voice acting I've ever experienced, and it gets you invested in the characters quickly. Again, for veterans of the franchise, you don't even need a review. You know you're buying this, but still, hang out and soak up the goodness with me. Combat, as always in the series, is delightfully complex, meaning it has depth from here to the moon, but isn't complicated just for the sake of being complicated. There's even an auto battle system, if streamlining things enhances your personal experience, but all the ways to strategize and work the characters off each other with the robust link system is an area in which this game shines bright. I mean, there's seemingly infinite ways each encounter could unfold. Different types of attacks versus different weapons and their success rates versus unbalancing chances and breaks versus enemy types versus, you get the idea. There's a lot to it, but nothing that comes off as illogical or tough to grasp. With so many attack options, you can put on quite a show for yourself as you whittle away at big enemies. The S-Craft animations, as always, are retina melting. I mean, you gotta see this. It really shows off the intense detail put into the character design, while of course nuking all in the path of the attacks. Taking just a moment to discuss the soundtrack, every moment of this game has me in awe over what I'm hearing. It's masterpiece after masterpiece of music, correctly capturing, amplifying the intensity of every moment. I cannot oversell it. So much of this game is the extra stuff, side quests, character bonding, and the game, as usual, seamlessly takes you through tutorials that don't drag, but rather seat themselves nicely within the action, so they can instruct newcomers as well as refresh veterans. It's depth on top of depth, with the orbment systems and their wacky Arcus phones, the endless combinations within combinations, characters with different modes, and just, wow. The fishing minigame is alive and well in this installment, an amenity of any well-rounded RPG experience at this point, but this one is polished, intricate, and a significant part of the game. The game boasts a variety of mini-games as side hustles, some returning favorites from past installments and some new for this one. The Cold Steel series might very well be the perfect role-playing game. It just doesn't do anything wrong, ever. It aggressively rips nails out of the coffin of the turn-based RPG genre, and anyone who thinks that playstyle hasn't aged well can experience it right here in something so gorgeous, it's ageless. This is beyond state of the art. Yes, I'm saying you have to like it. It's got it all. It has fishing games. It's got cooked-in TCGs. It's got homunculi. It's got chained battles. It's got public bathing. It's got upgradable weapons. It's got recipes and cooking. It's got changeable outfits. And did I mention public bathing? Holy turds on a Triscuit. And all of this size and depth without so much as a tiny glitch. It's flawless. I mean, intricate soundtrack and the most gorgeous character models you've ever laid eyes on. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4 launches on October 27th on PS4, and as always, you can get a hot special edition full of loot for the same new game price of $59.99. The Frontline edition contains the art book and soundtrack you just gotta have. You know you gotta have it on a game as detailed as this one. So there you go. You know, you got an eyeful and an earful. Now go get your pre-orders in. Unbelievable. Again, just so much game. You just want to lock yourself in a time capsule somewhere and not come out until it's done. I mean, hours upon hours of action, story, and stuff going on here. It's just massive. As I often say, overwhelming in the best way possible. What did you think about what you saw here? Is this one that you're anticipating? Is this one you're definitely going to get? Again, for those of you that have already played previous installments in this franchise, I already know you are. You don't need my recommendations. You know the quality that you're getting here. And to any first timers, I mean, what are you waiting for? There's never been a better time to dive headlong into Trails of Cold Steel. I mean, this is just insane. The quality, I mean, it really is on another level. It doesn't have to be, it just is. It's above and beyond each and every time, and that's what keeps me coming back. Yeah, again, I want to thank NIS America for letting us take a look at this game. As always, you're getting some extra goodies with it. So, I mean, it's just, it could not be more enticing, and I could not be more excited to play through the rest of this. And you know there's more to come in the series beyond this. So, just fantastic stuff. But let me know what you think about everything that you saw here today. Leave me something in the comment section of this video, because you know that I love getting a conversation going with you right here on the Emceemur Show about the things that we look at. You know I want to hear from you, and I hope that you liked the video. Hope that you liked this video. We'll drop a like on this video, and most importantly, if you have not already done so, I hope that you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of Mer Nation, because we're rising up. All the fantastic things that we do right here on the show, you need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smack that notification bell so you're always the first to know when new content goes live. New content like this review right here. Things you got to know about, things you definitely want to see. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.